Hey beer tubers, just a quick update with my sjporr Homebrew Challenge beer. Today's the 27th of March. I just took a hydrometer reading. I'm at 1020 or 1.020, which is better than I was hoping. That puts this beer at about 7.5% right now after a week. So, given that it's at that low of a gravity and it's getting fairly clear, I'm going to dry hop this thing. So let's come over here. I got my scale up. Here's the sample I pulled. Let's hold it up to the light. It's pretty much kind of like a brownish ruby red color. I'm going to take a sip of it. Decent amount of bitterness. But it does have some sweetness in there, which I kind of expected. A lot of like fruity esters I get in the aftertaste. I get like a little bit of like a nuttiness in there, which kind of reminds me of a nut brown ale. And then there's a little bit of like dark fruits, like a raisin character in there, and like a hint of chocolate. You definitely get some chocolate in there. So it's turned out pretty good. It might not be quite as bitter as I was hoping, which is fine. This didn't need to be a hot bomb, but it's got some sweetness, but then it has some dryness as well. So it's not cloying or anything. That was the main goal, is not make a cloying beer. So what we're gonna do is, for the dry hopping, so we can focus in, 2 ounces of New Zealand Pacific Gem hops. So we're gonna go in there, and then I have 1 ounce of Chinook, and then about, I'm guessing these are about 1 ounces of Cascade hops. So that's what's going to be dry hopped, and then I'll show you putting those into the fermenter. Alright, so we're going to take a peek inside this fermenter. Look at the kraussing, all that gunk. That's probably all hop particles, and as you can see, there's still some yeast on top, but it's mostly getting clear. So man, look at all that. That's the most gunk I ever got. Then again, there's a lot of hops in this beer. So what we're gonna do is, I've got 4 ounces of these hops right here. They're gonna go in. So I'm gonna get those in and get this thing dry hopping for 1 week. So I'm gonna be bottling 1 week from today. Okay, so the hops are in. I'm using the bag because I'm not going to secondary on this one, so I'm gonna try to keep it as clean as possible. So gonna let those go in there, let them get filled up with, which is now beer. This wort is now beer because there is alcohol in there. It's been fermented mostly, so that's gonna soak down in there. And let me make sure I sanitize this up. So I have DI water and Star San. I'm just gonna spray down this paper towel with it, and then kind of wipe. I already wiped it right before I closed it up, but just kind of wipe the outside. Just to sanitize it. This is probably overkill, but you never know. You don't want to get any infections, so just gonna wipe that down where maybe something could get, dust can get in, whatever. So anyway, 1 week of dry hop, and this thing's gonna get bottled. So till the bottle date, cheers.